For the first time in 7 years, the game literally got canceled. And now, we have a release date for Hytale. We did it. We finally made it. We're slightly delayed. I see you have a snack in your mouth right now. Welcome back.
I got snacks.
Welcome back to the Hytale podcast.
Don't worry if I got nuts in my mouth.
What?
It's all par for the course.
All right.
But we got Hytale back, baby.
Oh my
we got
god.
A release date.
We totally missed
January 13th.
We missed last week because we had a lot of scheduling conflicts. We would have recorded a podcast, but now we're actually recording a podcast.
Yeah, but we are good now. We are here. We are live. We're going to be consistent now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. As well as consistent as we can be. Also, peep the new holiday background. Happy holidays, everybody. It's holiday season.
Ho.
That's right.
Thank Mrs. Next Week. I'm going to shout that out at the start of the podcast.
Yes.
Because December 13th, not January. That's the release date.
That's another day.
December 13th. Pre-orders for Hytale are coming out. Mm-hmm. Probably name reservation is coming out.
Yep.
And Thankmas is happening at 11 a.m. EST.
Is that what it is?
So.
I'm in school that day, so I'm going to basically miss all of
I think it's
Thankmas.
11 a.m. EST to like 4 or 5 EST.
Oh, so
something like that.
Yeah, they did say it's a shorter stream. It's a shorter stream this year, because last year I think it was like 11 to like 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
That's typically it's a shorter stream because we just didn't have time to prepare.
Yeah, because we to be fair, the game got canceled. So, and yeah, we weren't sure what was going to happen, if there was going to be a release date on December 13th. So, yeah, now we're doing Thankmas this year. Get ready. The release date really pushed the preparations because we didn't know, okay, do we have to prepare for an in-game Hytale Thankmas, or is it happening after? Is it happening before? We didn't know, but now we know when the game is out. Yeah, what a damn bad problem to have, you know? I mean, we've been hoping for this for years, and like we mentioned a couple times, we actually got the release date January 13th, I believe. I mean, everything kind of like 10 a.m. Eastern. Yeah, it is a Tuesday.
Tuesday, it's going to be 10 a.m. Eastern.
10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
The countdown, hytale.com/countdown, if you want to check it for yourself, whatever day you're watching this on.
That brings me back.
It'll tell you exactly how long it is until Hytale launches. So 10 a.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. European. I think for the Brits, it's 3 p.m. So pretty good time zone for everyone. The annoying thing is it's a Tuesday, and most normal people have work, have school. I don't know why they chose a Tuesday.
I would have thought a Thursday or Friday for sure. Like,
at the very least, do a Friday where people can, once they come home from work or school or whatever they have, at least that they can play through the night and then not have to wake up tomorrow, because that's going to be the situation for me.
Yep.
I was able to get my off day moved to Tuesday, so I will be able to play Hytale on release day. But I'm going to be playing through the night and probably get like 4 hours of sleep, 5 hours of sleep, chug a bunch of energy drinks, go into another stream the second I go home, and then try to get back into a normal sleep schedule, because like too much Hytale is not healthy either. But like for that first night, it's going to be rough going into work the next day.
Oh, 100%. Like, I somehow managed to take that day off. Like, the second I heard that it was January 13th and it was a Tuesday, I'm like, I'm booking that day off of work no matter what. So I have that day off of work, so I'm going to be streaming all day. Probably going to be streaming at 8 in the morning. Give me a 2-hour countdown until Hytale comes out, because I'm Eastern Standard Time.
Same. We'll probably be streaming at the same time for the preparations.
Dude, we'll probably pop in each other's
I'm going to go
streams,
into the game solo.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely go into the game solo, and then I don't know, however long we stream for. I mean, I got literally all day. But then I do go to work the next day, and Thursday and Friday. So
you have work the next day too?
Oh yeah, I couldn't take the whole week off.
You won't be able to play into the night either.
No,
you'll have more playtime than me though, because your game launches at 10 a.m. Mine launches at 4 p.m. But like,
yes. Either way, like, I'm gonna try to record.
So that next day is gonna be a little rough.
It's going to be rough. I'm probably going to stream till like, I don't know, 10, 11, or as long as I can, really, until I get tired. I don't know. My eyes get tired when I look at a screen for too long. It's because I'm getting old. So either way, we're going to be playing Hytale. We'll probably, like we said, we're going to be doing our own individual streams, and then maybe once we stream for like 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, probably a little later on we'll do some
fun stuff.
Co-op stuff. I don't even know how it's going to work, because I don't have a server. You don't have a server, so we might need someone to get a server to get us
yeah, well, that's a good transition.
I don't know how it works to play with another. I know Slikey has done some tweets. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't read them. They came out today.
He tweeted something today about it, but I don't remember.
Let me see if I can pull it up.
I was in school, so I didn't really read it. But I swear it was supposed to be super easy to like make a server or something to do with IP addresses and all that. I don't know. I'm not like a
exactly.
server
So
tech
it's
nerd
probably
or whatever,
like we'll probably be able. The server manual is coming in later than expected.
Yeah.
We are still tweaking some performance issues. Last test with 56 players showed us some systems misbehaving, and we had to discard the data. I hope that tomorrow we have ironed things out. Mods are only affected. Okay. And that's about updating with mods.
Yeah.
But I think if you do like a server host, basically, like I'm not gonna name any names because we're not sponsored. But if a server host does want to sponsor us, Hytale Podcast is open for it. But unnamed server host is probably gonna have servers day one, so we'll probably be able to get one.
Oh yeah.
I had a lot of questions about people were like, are you starting an SMP? I'm not starting an SMP, but a lot of people have offered to give their servers for like a Minecraft, like a Myne SMP where the entire Discord plays together. So hopefully we'll be able to get that running. A few people have reached out, so we'll see what it looks like. Day one, it's not going to happen, obviously, but like a week or two down the line, we might have a community, even a Hytale Podcast server. We'll probably just like put all of our communities into that same server. So yeah, that should be exciting to look forward to.
It's going to be a lot of fun, and I don't even know how many views we're going to get on streams because everybody who like watches our videos are completely dedicated Hytale fans. So I would assume they're going to want to play Hytale themselves, unless, like, for example, they have school and work, so they're kind of not in their house. But it's going to be fun to watch and to see all the content that does well and doesn't do well once the game actually drops. I know I got plans. I know you got plans. Everyone's got plans and what they think is going to work or whatever. But either way, it's just going to be, like I said, I can't believe we're finally here. It's
incredible.
It's unbelievable. Like,
it's incredible.
It's incredible. The game literally was canceled. It was
Before we go too far, I promised in the last episode that someone who uses the special keyword gets a shout out on the Hytale podcast.
You know what was really funny?
What's up?
I was reading the comments. I'm like, what did we say to say like scare tank or something like that? Was that what the keyword was?
No, I'm not gonna spoil the.
Yeah.
Or are you gonna go into it?
Yeah, no, I was reading the comments. I'm like, why the hell is everybody commenting this? I'm like, did we mess something up? And then I realized, I'm like, oh yeah.
It's like, damn, we really had an interesting topic. No, I'm just gonna randomly pick one. I'm just gonna scroll up and down, and let's see. The first person that I see, Yeetery Yeeter 8872. Thank you so much for watching the Hytale podcast. I really appreciate that.
You're the GOAT. Welcome. You're the best.
Yeah. Yeetery Yeeter. Somewhere in the episode, you can't skip to the end.
Nope.
You can't skip to the middle. Somewhere in the episode, we'll do another keyword for you guys.
We should do giveaways like when we get money and stuff. Hey,
yeah, that's a big condition when we get money and stuff. But
you know, if someone wants to sponsor those giveaways, they can.
Gifting is not available yet.
No.
And it won't be with Hytale's launch, or maybe it will be with Hytale's launch, but I definitely do plan on giving away at least a few copies for people who are not able to.
I would like to give away copies. I wanted to give away copies like before the game even came out. So like, it kind of sucks there's no gifting option, but again, like Simon got the game like 3 weeks ago, so it's kind of hard to do.
Yeah, you can't really blame him.
Yeah.
Chris, you know what's awesome?
What's awesome?
We got some viewer questions, baby.
Oh, let's go.
We're back.
We're so back.
The Hytale podcast is so back.
I love the Hytale podcast.
If you don't know, Discord link in the description. We have a pod questions forum channel.
Yes.
You can ask us any question, and we are obligated to read the question.
We have to.
Someone asked me in the Discord, was like, do you really mean any question? And it kind of scared me. But yes, any question. And we're forced to answer it.
What about like, even like the bacon question?
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I was thinking of. Is someone brought up the bacon question, and we had like a 20-minute discussion about that. And it wasn't.
Well, that was a good
about
question.
Hytale.
It was a good question.
It was a good question.
I enjoyed that question.
So, starting off with that's a Chinese name.
Well, good luck.
How do I? You got some English letters. X-Heron.
Okay.
With the advancements of Hytale, will it be possible to manipulate the terrain with third-party tools? A good example is World Painter in Minecraft, where we can create incredible worlds to our liking.
Yeah, why not? I mean,
That's
I'm sure
a
someone will
good
make a mod
question.
about it. If not already.
I mean,
if
yeah,
that's in the
surely,
game.
right?
Yeah, like
Surely you'll
I'm
be
sure
able to
that's
do
not
that.
a day one mod, maybe like a first month mod, I would assume. I don't know how long it takes to make that sort of stuff, but don't you
Yeah,
want to
you'll
just...
probably be able to, because your worlds, because he said it's like he said the worlds save as a server, but they probably save locally, similar to how a Minecraft world saves.
Yeah, I would
So
assume
you'll
so.
probably just be able to export that and same way import a world.
Yeah.
So yeah, I imagine.
Yeah.
That's a question we can actually throw over to once they do the World Gen blog, actually, that's because we have a World Gen blog happening in December.
I'm
the
excited for
V2
that.
World Generation. Apparently, it is a revolutionary technology that Simon is so excited and will change the genre of a block game forever.
Yes, I believe
figure out
Simon
more
said
with
it's
that.
years ahead of any other voxel-based block game
Yeah.
like that. So, sign me up. That's what I'm saying. Like, sign me up.
Yeah, it sounds super, super interesting. So that's the blog I'm most looking forward to. We also have the cozy gameplay video coming at some point. Today they kind of teased it. They kind of teased it with a postcard of a farm.
Yeah, that was it. Honestly, a lot of crops that you could just grow in a line like that. Very satisfying.
Yeah, a lot
to
of
look
crops.
at. A lot of crops.
Someone did mention that there's cotton in the game.
Yeah, well, I guess that's how you make some sort of armor sets. I would assume.
Yeah,
with
probably that's how
clothing,
you make the armor sets.
Yeah.
Maybe
winter
that's like
gear,
an uncommon crop.
I don't know. Yeah,
surely that crop is not going to get misused.
No, of course not. But people were saying like there's carrots, wheat, cotton, peppers, tomatoes, like all that pumpkin, eggplant, turnips.
We got the eggplant.
We got eggplant. I mean, we already knew that. I think eggplant was in the game, but still, it's awesome.
Yeah, we saw that in the trailer.
Yeah, there's like lettuce, cabbage, corn, and wheat or rice, which I think that just looks like wheat in my opinion. But I gotta save this picture.
But I really like the crop assortment in Hytale. It's something. It's not your standard crop list. It's some unique crops, and I think that's cool. I think it's a small thing, but it separates Hytale from the pack.
Oh yeah, 100%. And I'm sure that's just the beginning of the crops that are in the game. I think we've seen other ones in other videos as well. I'm gonna have to confirm that, but you never know. I mean, we know there's also those little berries in the picture as well too. Like I'm sure you can probably grow those in your farms as well.
I think one thing I'm so excited for Hytale crops is the fact that you can just like see the crops, and it's not like in Minecraft where it's just like green lines up. It's so satisfying looking at that new postcard and just seeing rows of different colors and different heights and different shapes. I think that's going to be really cool. I really like that you can just actually see the fruits, the vegetables. Maybe if you have an apple tree, you can see the apples on a tree. We don't know. Ooh. We know Quebecs drop apples in the Radoons clip where Radoons or Simon
that clip
rather blasted a Quebec.
Yeah, that's one of the best clips I think we've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of this farming
question.
picture. What do you think of the hoe as well too?
The hoe? I'm gonna be honest. I haven't looked at hoes that much.
No, you haven't looked. It looks like a hoe. That's all I'm saying.
Let me look at. Oh yeah, that. It looks like It looks like the most default hoe that you can get, where you pick up sticks, you pick up the leaf scraps, and you pick up rubble.
Yeah, your mic just got really
the
quiet there.
Hoe.
You might have moved
Did
it
it?
away. Yeah, you just like somehow like faded away. I don't know what happened there. That was weird.
Am I back now?
Yeah, you're back now. You're back now.
Okay.
Did you touch something? Oh, weird. I don't know. Maybe you moved back a little bit.
I didn't do anything.
Oh, strange.
All right, we got a question from MC Ivan saying, now that you won't have to cover news, what type of content do you see yourself making? Curious to know what different niches people are going to be covering on YouTube. I'm going to give this one to you because I think you have a good answer already. You're kind of already doing it.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to do a lot more lore content, but then Simon all of a sudden just decided to like scrap all that, so that sucks. I'm still gonna do it anyway, so why the heck not? And I'm sure once we actually get into the game, there'll be more aspects of the lore to talk about. Then there's the whole Curse Breaker arc, which we don't know much about. I did a video on Big Dude's channel, shout out Big Dude, talking a little bit about the Curse Breaker arc, and I think I want to do my own individual video on that. But other than like doing lore and news and that sort of stuff, I just want to do fun gameplay videos and competitive Hytale whenever multiplayer comes out, and just really play the game.
That's what you said the years leading up to Hytale, is that you want to be the PvP guy.
Yeah, I do. I don't really want to be the lore guy. I just like lore. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Just happens that I like the lore of Hytale.
So are you gonna make since PvP is not in the game? Are you gonna make PvE videos, and you're gonna be a really good PvEer at the start? You're gonna talk about all the weapons, different combos you can do, how to fight different mobs.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to be like a how-to guy. I think that's more like what you want to do. Like, you want to be the first to, but you wanted to like do tutorials on like how to beat the Yeti, right, or some sort of stuff like that. So is that what you were saying?
Yeah, but I've kind of shifted my ideology. I don't think that's necessarily what I want to do anymore.
There'll be someone who does that. I mean, maybe if no one makes the video on it, I'll be like, okay, fine, I'll do it. But I want to do fun stuff, like give me 1,000 Quebecs, give me 1,000 Chorks, see what happens, see how many it'll take till my computer blows up. Like, that'll be so fun. You know, just fun videos. Someone said do it 100-day ecosystem in Hytale. Like, make 4 mini quadrants, like 4 mini zones, put like the specific mobs that go to each zone and from there, and just simulate, see what happens. I don't know if that would do well, but I know those 100-day videos do pretty good in Minecraft, so I would assume it would do good in Hytale. But I don't want to give out all the secrets.
Spoiler alert. I will not be doing a 100 days video.
I don't know how they work. I've never watched one, so
I've skipped through 100 days. I don't watch Minecraft content, so I don't even know what the meta is. So if people are asking like, oh, what kind of content, and they're thinking of like, oh, what kind of like this YouTuber does this for Minecraft.
Yeah.
I don't know any of the Minecraft trends.
I don't know a single
I know
one.
For a fact I will not be doing 2014 Let's Plays.
Well, those are just raw, uncut footage.
You guys are just stuck in the past. I'm sorry. If you want to see that, go watch 15-year-old videos. But that's just not how YouTube works anymore. That's just not how videos work anymore. Those are boring.
Yeah, what's wrong with raw, uncut footage? What's wrong with that?
No, people are going to try to push that, and they will get 30 views maximum. So
there might be one that pops off. I think maybe one person, and they must have a great personality.
Yeah, but it's called an exception, not a rule.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pushing myself to be streaming first and then YouTube second. I'm already the biggest Hytale streamer in the world.
Oh,
the first Hytale streamer. The first Hytale streamer too. I was the first person to stream in the category.
Oh, were you?
I think some people have actually streamed on the Hytale category on Twitch, but of like the VODs that you can check out, mine are the biggest still.
You're just that cool like that. Like, so you'll take over the Twitch space, and I'll just try to take over the YouTube space, and then there you go.
I will be co-streaming. I will be
Oh, really? Nice.
Or not co-streaming, multi-streaming, because I know a lot of people have asked, are you going to do YouTube streams? I'm gonna like prioritize all my attention towards Twitch, but I will be live on YouTube too, because it just makes more sense. And a lot some people don't like Twitch.
I don't like. That's me. I hate Twitch. I'm not a fan of Twitch. I don't like the way they do things and discoverability on it. Which, I mean, I think I have a decent platform to do at least okay on Twitch, but it's just kind of hard. I like YouTube. I don't know. It's my thing.
Yeah, I'm a Twitch guy. I watch streamers only on Twitch, so that's going to be the main platform.
I watch YouTube streamers, so it's just what it was.
I don't think I've ever watched a YouTube stream. I mean, I've watched a YouTube stream, but I hate everything about YouTube streaming. It's the worst thing in the world. Yeah, I hate YouTube streaming.
Conflicting
I hate the chat. I hate the UI. I hate the fact that you have to like ×2 speed to get caught up every few minutes because YouTube desyncs from live. It's just I don't know. It's so many problems with it. Yeah, but I will be multi-streaming so that those people that want to see it on YouTube will be able to. And then the main thing is really just.
It's like. Multi-stream is probably better.
No, but it's like, the only reason is because I'm on Twitch and I have an audience on YouTube that doesn't know I'm on Twitch.
Yeah, that's fair.
If you're just on YouTube, then there's no point to multi-stream. There's different debates about it. There's no clear answer.
Yeah, might have to do some trial and error, see what works, see what doesn't work.
Yeah, exactly. And then in terms of videos, I've actually really fallen in love with the list style videos that I did with the gameplay breakdown and then the Q&A. Basically, the kind of content I want to do, and it's basically that content is you have to go to my channel to get the information because no one else is doing videos like it. With the gameplay breakdown, I talked about it so much. There's not a single good gameplay breakdown video. Yours is the exception, where I watched and I was like, oh, that's actually something cool. If you watch my gameplay breakdown video, at least half of the things you're like, oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's cool. And then every other YouTuber just did slop content where it's like, if you had your eyes open, you saw it and you didn't, like, you're just wasting time watching it. So I don't want to waste people's time with videos. I think that's what annoys me the most is a lot of YouTubers just don't have respect for their audience, where it's like, you can break pots and blocks in Hytale. It's like, if you were watching it, obviously you can break pots because you just, it was there. Or like, you know, you can use ultimate abilities in Hytale. No shit, Sherlock.
No,
Thank
honestly,
you for telling me.
I did see a couple of videos like that. It's like, whoa, you could jump and mantle. I'm like, yeah.
It's like every single one of them talked about that, and it's like, it's just slop content. So that's gonna try to be my avenue where it's unique videos that like other YouTubers aren't doing, and maybe it's gonna be a little bit of an overlap with what others are doing, but I wanna really provide value with my videos, and then yeah, just focus on live really is the main thing. Yeah, and then fair. Obviously news. If a big update comes out, we'll read the patch notes and check that out. But news content, I hate. It's and
it's honestly
news content to me is slop.
It's not even doing well now anymore. There's so much news content that there's so much saturation in the space. So you kind of actually got to branch off, because at least in the English side, it's really just Connor. And then like maybe I'll get like a couple thousand views on a video. You'll get a couple thousand views, and then like everybody else is around that same level. So if you don't make the video first, you're not gonna get a lot of views. Yeah, news content doesn't matter about if the video is good. It's literally just did you get the video out first? Because if one person watches the news, the other videos are irrelevant because they already know the news. If one person watches a funny video, or then they can watch another funny video because it's different personality or the same personality, whatever. But news content, once you have it, there's no point in watching any more Hytale. And so like you've been seeing a lot of new Hytale channels gain a lot of tractions with news videos, and their videos are terrible, but it doesn't matter because it's just giving people the information. It doesn't matter if the well, a little bit about the thumbnail, but like it doesn't matter if the video editing is good, if the narration is good. If they're talking about the news, that's all that people really care about right now. So yeah, fair. News content is slop. I want to get away from it as far as possible. I'll still have to do it a little bit, but yeah, I mean, like that's where I'm at with news content. Like if a big update comes out, releasing like Tor Balling, like of course I'm going to cover that. That's sick. And then there's also the creator program, which I would assume maybe we'll get, if we get in the creator program, first of all, if we get in, maybe we'll get slight early access to some of the cool things, but... Oh yeah, we need to start plugging that at actually the start of every single podcast. CodeFlash. Use CodeFlash or code Myne. That's both of our usernames. Very easy. Just pick your favorite. Doesn't matter. We're not going to try to convince you one way or the other. Just don't use anyone else's. We won't know. Yeah. Exactly. We don't care which one of ours you use. Just use one of ours. Just use either CodeFlash or code Myne. Yep. When buying your copy of Hytale, when buying the Cursebreaker edition, whatever. Yeah. It doesn't cost any extra to you, and you support the channel. So exactly. We need to remember that in the first minute of every podcast, because people click off. Yeah, they do. Plug the fuck out of that. Yes. I gotta say it. Honestly, if we get in the creator program, I gotta say it in every video too. No, exactly. Yeah, we're gonna apologize already, straight up, right now. If you like watching our videos, you will hear about our code a lot. Just like click L on your keyboard, skip 10 seconds, and then continue the video. Exactly. So don't use any other person's code, because that's just illegal. We got a question from T-Rex, longtime viewer of the podcast. All right. How does it feel to be back after the roller coaster of emotions that is the history of Hytale, and from the gameplay footage that we've gotten? If you could pick one weapon to main, what would it be? Honestly, the daggers look so sick. I'm a big dagger guy, and just in general, even just a regular sword too. Look, I think I'm pretty basic like that, but I think the dagger combat looks fun. The way you can just jump around and basically like freaking teleport. It's super sick. So I like fast-paced gameplay like that. I think it's cool. Yeah, I think the daggers have always looked the coolest.
I feel like in game they look kind of weak. The daggers look kind of weak. They have backstab, but
they don't do a lot of damage. But
think
like they look fun. Like I'm all on.
they
I
do
love
look
fun.
fun. They do look fun.
I like fun.
I assume probably a bow. Probably the bow is gonna be whatever the strongest is. Let's be honest. I'm just gonna pick the strongest.
Well, I mean, yeah,
but the bow looked very versatile. He used that in like almost every clip.
The bow looks really good, but in the clip it was
now
kind of
granted
broken. It was broken because
it was a bugged version of it where he had triple shot every time. So maybe the bow isn't actually as good as it was in the video because you won't be getting your ultimate every 2 seconds. So
yes, though maybe it's not going to be super cool, but I mean I'm sure it.
But if I pick a weapon, it's got to be the mace where you can charge. Lunge.
The one that like just jumps across the entire map.
Crazy.
Dude, that thing's insane.
Yeah, it's like
you can fly
10 blocks that you can go. Exactly.
It's crazy.
And I'm just gonna use that as a movement ability.
Oh yeah, like sure, maybe you can do a sneak attack on somebody, but like it's probably better off if you just use it to catch up or whatever.
Yeah.
Depends how long you have to charge it for. Maybe it's not really worth it to like try to.
We saw the charge in the clip.
Yeah, but they are changing everything. So.
Yeah, so we'll have to see in the early access release version, but yeah, I'm leaning towards the mace right now. You're leaning towards the daggers.
Daggers, sword. I don't know.
That's our weapon of choice.
What about the
Soul
Reaper axe? You know, that could be a cool one. Demon Soul Reaper axe.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't seen many of the weapon variants.
No, we haven't.
The Demon Soul Reaper.
And those had like special traits and abilities to them too. So
I mean, if you think about it, that is our weapon.
We
claim that because we found the difference between the JPEGs as still the most insane find.
That was so random.
I think that is the biggest secret find in Hytale's history.
Yeah, quite possibly.
Because it's just so random.
And it's clearly unintentional
to notice the
too,
difference.
Which is the best part about it.
Yeah. Because obviously, like, the domain changes, but like, if you had to track that, it's right there.
Yeah.
But the Demon Soul Reaper axe, unless you were comparing the two images on a podcast where one person was using the website image and one person was using the image that you get when you download it, you would never ever in your life figure that out.
And who would ever do such a thing?
Maybe two people comparing it on a podcast.
That's those random
do such a thing.
That's
so funny.
I think we're just weird like that.
And how does it feel to be back? We're back, baby. I don't know what more to say.
Oh my god. This podcast was dead, and then it wasn't dead, so welcome.
Yeah, and then it was dead for a while again, and now we're back.
Yeah, we're
actually back.
Hit that subscribe button. Maybe we'll pass Hytale Spins. Have we passed Hytale Spins yet?
Exactly. Look, here's the thing. YouTube does tend to unsubscribe people, and you might have even been watching for a long time and think you're subscribed, but really aren't. So just try to see if you're subscribed or not. We got a question from Yasin BHL, and I'm gonna be honest, when I first glanced at your name, I thought it was BBL. So I'm gonna pretend it's Yasin BBL. Does Hytale support multi-core CPUs? Will it take advantage of all my processors' cores? The answer is yes. That has been confirmed.
I would hope so. You know what?
You will be able to use at least a second core. Yasin asks another question: will Hytale include elemental powers like fire, ice, lightning, or earth? And the answer is
yes, sir. Well, maybe not ice,
sir.
but there is a frost dragon that uses ice. So
yeah, frost dragon uses ice. So so that is in the game.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah,
we saw the frost staff in the trailer. I mean, it's probably not an implemented weapon. Or ability, but like there will be ice.
Machinima generated trailer.
I mean it was an animation, but like probably in the future we'll get some sort of staff that can do like an ice.
Yeah, I'm sure. If it's already not in the game, like you said. So
we got Kasufa, another long time viewer of the podcast. Great sword in Hytale will play as strong, slower sword that cuts through hordes of mobs with easy. However, you won't get a shield with blocking with the blade, and is significantly worse than shields. You will get a shoulder bash. This is not a question.
You're just talking about the weapon?
He's just explaining what the weapon is. Kasufa. This is the podcast question channel. Okay. Quizzer 908. Who will be the first person in Hytale to burn a Quebec? I will try to be that first person.
Well, unfortunately, you're not going to be the first person to shoot a Quebec because that was already done.
Not to shoot a Quebec, but he was a dev.
It was
It's
a
a
dev,
person.
yeah.
My requisite, because they've burned Quebecs in the dev servers. My requisite is to be the first public recorded known instance of a Quebec burning.
So that's clearly what you're going to be doing first.
I'm going to
when the
skip
game
the
comes out.
character creator. I'm going to launch directly into a creative world. I'm going to spawn a Quebec. I'm going to burn it. And then create my adventure mode.
You're just going to go from there.
Then create my avatar and then go into exploration mode.
See, I might spend like
That's
an
the-
hour in the stinking avatar creator. Depends what type of like cosmetics are out at the time. I don't know how many there's going to be.
I mean, there's going to be a lot of cosmetics.
Yeah. And those curse
They'll be in
breaker
there for a
ones,
while.
you know, fawns, dude. Fawns were slightly teased. So
We did get
Another-
you want to talk about that real quick?
another crazy find. Yeah. So I was just making a video yesterday talking about the fawns, not the fawns, talking about like the new screenshots that we got from what was it, from the Twitter post, right? Was it? Yeah. And I was looking at this image. It's on screen right now for everybody. It's the Ice Avenger set, or whatever the heck they want to call it. And I was like, why does it look like it's in Zone 2? Because you see like the ground, how it's kind of Zone 2-y themed, but then it's got like the spikes of Zone 3 in the back and all that, and the color scheme of Zone 3 in the back. Then I looked at the hat, and there's like a little... It kind of looks like a shinobi headband from Naruto, honestly. And I was zooming in on that, I'm like, damn, that looks so familiar. I was just trying to like compare it to actually Naruto. Then I was thinking, I'm like, you know... It looks oddly similar to, in my original video, like, I recorded this a couple times. In my original one, I'm like, holy cow, it's the Slothian logo. I was like, damn. And then I actually looked up the iconography, and it's actually the Fawn's logo, which is, you see that? You see that? The middle one? If you look at the Fawns, there's 3 logos. It's very similar to the middle one. And I sent this to, like, the Discord right away, because I knew mine was going to be all over that. So, cool find. Very cool find, I think. I don't know if it means anything, but that's clearly a fawn symbol, if you ask me.
It definitely is, and it means that fawns, at least in some sort of way, have representation in the game.
Yep. I would assume that means their markings are going to be around, you know?
And here's the thing. Fawns, they're not in the game. We saw one fawn model tease from Connor.
From Connor.
And
He
that's
didn't even
kind of
send us the official... Did he ever send the high quality version of it, or is it just...
He never sent the high quality version. We have to like screen rip his video or something
Yeah,
like that.
dang
It's
it,
annoying
Connor.
as shit.
Same with Redunes. He never sent the Quebec shooting one in HD. For shame.
Well, apparently there's a longer cut of that, and he doesn't know if he's allowed to give the full version of it.
Oh.
But then we were like, okay, just give us the like actual like the public one.
Yeah.
And then he never followed up. So we don't have the HD
Brutal.
version of that either. I think
we
it's
should pass
720
through.
because of Twitter.
Yeah, we should pester him.
Yeah, but basically, fawn iconography is mentioned in the game. And I think the most interesting thing is that Simon said regarding, because you talked about being the lore guy, and then Simon said lore is not really in the game, and we're kind of looking to rewrite it. But he also mentioned that he'll try to do a mix of whatever the official lore is and whatever the official community lore is. Basically, what the community saw from the concept arts and from the lore that we've been given and seen as official, and we'll try to weave that in too.
Hell yeah.
And the only person that has made fawn lore is me in my Outlanders song, where I said that the Outlanders are the reason that the fawns are extinct. So there's a chance that we can make this real lore, that the Outlanders caused the fawn extinction, and then maybe like some small group of survivors were able to make it out alive, and they're trying to live in like maybe a fallout shelter or a small camp and trying to rebuild that, and you can make that into a cool storyline.
You know what would be really cool?
Something regarding that with the fawns. I think it'd be awesome.
So you know the scorched ruins in Zone 3 or in Zone 4? That they have the lights on even though the town is somewhat abandoned. Wouldn't it be sick if the surviving fawns went there? That would be peak. That would be peak.
Alternatively, the fawns used to live there. It used to be a prosperous. Maybe okay. This is going like
hold on.
Crazy
cook.
theory.
No, that's cool.
Maybe because we know that Zone 4 is like volcanic. It's fiery. It's dead.
Yeah.
Maybe it used to be a bustling zone, and then a volcano happened, and it kind of like ruined the land. It kind of caused the fawn extinction. and those ruins are where the Fawns used to have their civilization. Now, this doesn't make sense because it's Zone 4.
There's also Orbis officer
and
symbols on those Scorched Ruins prefabs.
Oh, there are?
There are,
okay, that kind of
but you know, you never know. You never know. Because even in Zone 2, like, there's prefabs, and Zone 1, there's prefabs with, like, the Orbis officer symbol on them as well. And we do know that the Quebecs and the Farons also worship Gaia, and they, you know, Gaia symbols are very similar to the Orbis officer symbols. So maybe the Fawns are the Gaia worshippers of Zone 3 or 4 or whatever. So
Yeah. Or you add like a bunch of prefabs into Zone 3 of, you know, old civilization, and that's where the Fawns used to live. There's a lot of ways you can do the Fawns, especially with the fact that they're not in the game and you're going to introduce them at some point.
Right. I mean, we've also...
Hey, if...
excuse me. Sorry, we've
if
also
some
seen,
sort
like,
of lore dev... If some sort of lore dev is looking for ideas with Fawns whenever they implement it, call me up, man. I would love to work on that. It's my favorite factions. I'm so passionate about them. Get me into that brainstorming session for Fawns. I'm all in for it.
Lock in.
That's all I ask.
I'll do everything else. You
I know
can take the Fawns.
No, exactly. I know some people were talking about the fact that he said we can implement some community stuff, and some people were teasing like, Chris, get hired as like a lore contractor for
so
Hytale.
funny.
I think that would also be super funny because, I mean, if there's anyone in the community that knows the lore more than you, it doesn't exist. You
Maybe
are
one person.
the
but I don't know who it is.
Wikipedia of lore.
I try to be. There's some things I miss, but I guess I just studied the game so much that I just think it's just like I put 2 and 2 together every once in a while.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
Yeah. But it's hard.
So,
I don't know. Like, I don't know.
mean,
Even
if a lore guy's listening, call me up for Fawns. Call Chris up for anything. He has theories. You know almost every theory. You know every concept art.
I want to know about the Sand Empress, man. That's probably my biggest. What is it right now?
You keep talking about that. Yeah, the Sand Empress is probably your.
Like, I want to know.
Is that the biggest theory or lore thing, or the Orbis officers? Because I know you
probably
really
Orbis
like that
officers
too.
and like Tessa and Kairos. Their storyline is freaking sick. That we know of. I mean, we don't really know much.
Tessa is Kairos. Kairos is Tessa.
I mean, maybe you never know. Like.
Do you subscribe to that theory? Is that one you're a fan of?
No, I don't. I don't.
You don't like that
theory.
one.
I think they're 2 separate people. They probably were like generals in the Orbis officer army at one point. Like
they could have been friends before, and then Kairos turned away or got
like
corrupted.
Darth Vader. It's like Obi-Wan and Anakin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that could be really cool.
Yeah,
but you never know. I mean,
it
maybe
could be
Tessa is Kairos, but I doubt it because their names.
It could be
they're very
funny if
different.
they do Tessa is Kairos.
It would be cool, but like
also
I'm good with both,
if
honestly.
they do that, I feel like the only reason would be because it's a popular theory and they're kind of leaning into it. I can't imagine the official lore is that Tessa is Kairos.
No.
And we just like correctly guessed it. Because if we did, dude, imagine being the Hytale team, especially the lore team, of like having this crazy plot twist secret that Tessa is, or Kairos is Tessa.
Yeah.
And then some random guy on YouTube is like,
you know
Tessa's
what?
Kairos.
Yeah. Tessa's Kairos. Yeah.
And then it just
but
becomes adopted by the community.
you never know. Like
that'd be so funny.
Crazier
so
things
funny
have happened in movies. So, and obviously this is a video game, but I've seen crazier things happen. You know, games like to do. I think games do actually do that sort of stuff. Like they will just take a community theory, or at least just do some fan service Easter egg or something like that. Maybe in a past.
There's a lot of ways to add fan service. There's so many insider memes. I got to do an updated iceberg. That's something I have planned. I want to do a stream where myself and chat we come up with every single thing that you could think about for Hytale, and we make the most detailed, finalized pre-release iceberg. Because it's going to be different once the game launches.
The cancellation? Would that be like
the bottom? You mean?
Would that be the top?
You know how an iceberg works?
Not really. No, I don't think I've ever watched an iceberg video on YouTube.
So an iceberg, it works that like, this is how it works in real life. An iceberg is a giant lump of ice, but you only see the small top, the tip of it. Okay. And so that's the tip of the iceberg.
So the cancellation would be the tip
that's
of the
where
iceberg?
the metaphor comes from. Exactly. That's the thing everyone knows about. So everyone can see the tip of the iceberg, and so that's the thing everyone knows about. Everyone knows about the trailer. Everyone knows about the cancellation.
Yeah.
Everyone knows about Riot. Those like three things. And then like if you go deeper, it's like deeper in the ocean and more covered. And so those are the things that are like more secret. So like layer 3 or 4 would be Hytale spins, for example.
like the
A
Quebec
lot of new gens don't know
like
about Quebec. Yeah, Quebec Broodmother is the thing that's at the bottom.
Yeah. I see. That could be fun.
So yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun, just brainstorming what all of the every single insider Hytale thing
you'll be there for hours.
About. Yeah, it actually is probably like a multi-day thing, like full on hours, just like coming up with every single idea. And if I make it into a video, it's probably going to be an hour long plus. There's so much Hytale lore. It's basically doing a Hytale documentary, but instead of a documentary, you go into like the more niche things. Because a Hytale documentary is not going to talk about Quebec Broodmother.
No, or like Glorbo,
or the fact that, or the Quebec cosplay from Skiolito.
Oh, that one's epic. Yeah, exactly.
That's part of the core Hytale niche that a lot of people don't know about, but is important to know if you want to be a true Hytale fan.
Yeah, like the dog days of waiting. This is like 2023 to basically cancellation. Like nothing happened.
Yeah, the iceberg's really going to be how good of a Hytale fan are you?
Yeah, like you remember... Do you remember... This was like in 2019, and there was like 2 trees that they posted. One looked like a 6, one looked like a 9.
The 6-9 trees, yeah, of course.
People were like, December 6th? Oh, no, wait, no. June 9th, was it? I think it was, or something like that. They're like, Hytale's releasing.
That's when the beta is, and it turns out that it's just spiral trees, and they all look like that.
Yep. Classic.
Let me see if I can find that, actually. Hytale trees number. Images. Yep, here it is. No, it's 6-8.
It's 6-8?
It's 6-8, not 6-9. I'll send it to you.
Unreal. 6 and an 8.
There it is.
Why? I mean, this is posted on the Hypixel forum. That's awesome.
June 8th was the guess.
I'm gonna put it on the screen right now. It's literally on the Hypixel forum. June 8th, 2019 was when Hytale was supposed to release. Unreal. Yeah,
that's them. If you're new to the Hytale community, first off, welcome. We're glad to have you. That's an insider thing that you gotta know.
That's unreal.
There will be a test later on.
There will be a test. I would ace that test. I'm gonna be honest.
No, for real.
Someone's got to make
a question from
nerd Hytale test.
Jimmy the Fish.
Yeah.
Also long time
classic
podcast viewer. Do you prefer voice acting or text dialogue? What do you think they'll do for adventure mode? Do you think NPCs in exploration mode will speak? I like voice acting.
I like voice acting too. Probably, yeah, they would. It depends if there's actually like characters that can speak English.
If they don't do voice acting, they have like their own languages. It can't be just text. It needs to be like
mumble,
like Animal Crossing style, like
yeah, they would just like mumble or something. Yeah, I can see some factions, like, I feel like the Outlanders would speak some sort of English, or it's like a creepy whisper or something. That could be a little interesting. Quebecs, I mean, they're tree people. I doubt they speak English.
Yeah, but you could do like Quebecs, for example. You could do like a cute Animal Crossing sound effect. And that's the way they
100%. Talk. Is there any faction you could actually see speaking English? Because like other maybe than the Outlanders?
Farrens, they seem smart.
They do seem smart.
Slothians, maybe. Slothians seem like smart. A very intelligent faction.
Yeah, because we've heard like a Chork, like kind of growl, I guess, in a video before. But that's about it. Like, it didn't say like, "Hey, come here, boy. Like, let me mess you up or something." So.
Imagine Chorks have a Scottish accent like Shrek.
Oh my god. It would be like voiced by Moo or something with his accent. That'd be unreal.
That'd actually be perfect. Moo, get on that.
Yeah, Moo.
let me hear your Chork impression. We got a question from Violinja saying, which zone will you guys be building in as your main base and why? I'll be in zone 3 because I love snow.
Hey, you know what? Fair play. I think it's confirmed now. We all spawn in zone 1, right? Like zone 2 and zone 3 aren't going to have spawnings anymore.
Yes.
So I would assume my first base will be in zone 1. I would like to have a nice little snowy cabin, like as you know in my intro. Something like that would be pretty cool right off the
Yeah,
lake.
you actually got to recreate that, dude.
I think that'd be sick. But yeah, honestly, I think a main base zone 1, zone 3. I'm probably not going to build in zone 2. I don't know. I'm not a sand person, you know. But either way, we'll see. Maybe in like the Oasis biome, I think, which Simon did say looks unreal in the new World Gem, by the way. So
yeah, that's gonna be new World Gen. It's very exciting. It's very exciting.
What about you?
So I will be making it in zone 1 because I will be recreating the dirty docks. And for context, this might not make sense for a lot of people. Click on that and watch the video.
The dirty docks. What is this, like a dirty docks refers to a popular ship in Fortnite. That would sound like a Fortnite thing.
No. I sent you the link, bro. I sent you the link.
Oh, sorry.
Dirty Docks is a location in Fortnite. Don't look up Dirty Docks.
Okay, let's see. All right, let's see what this is. Is this the guy?
If you think Hytale coming out.
Hytale coming
Oh,
out.
okay.
Stick to Fortnite.
I see what you mean.
Yeah. So I got sent that video. I started posting it under every single tweet. It is now my sub sound on Twitch. Every single time you use your Prime on me, you get to hear that beautiful voice line. You must be from Dirty Docks if you think Hytale coming out.
So who is the guy who did the video? Is that actually like a famous person? Oh, okay.
I have absolutely no clue.
Seems like some rapper. I don't know.
I got DM'd that video out of nowhere. No context, just the raw MP4 file of it saying,
"That's awesome.
You must be from Dirty Docks if you think Hytale's coming out." So that video has kind of, and when I got sent that video for the entire week, every single time I posted it, I played it, I laughed my ass off. I literally lolled in real life every single time I listened to the video. So just to pay homage to that, I'm not going to recreate the Fortnite Dirty Docks. I'm just going to make docks in Hytale, basically. So I'm going to find a nice river or a nice like oceanfront, probably a river, maybe a lake, and create dirty docks. That's my goal.
When we do an SMP, you should remake the Dirty Docks, like, fully.
What do they even look like? Dirty Docks?
It's like gray, though. It's kind of ugly. I just looked it up.
Oh, I've landed here.
Yeah?
I know Dirty Docks.
They're kind of ugly, though. I'm not going to lie.
I used to land here a good bit.
Yeah?
It's a good drop zone.
Kind of ugly, though. Like, I mean, if you make it more like wood.
I mean, it's just docks, obviously.
Yeah, it's like an industrial dock. It's not even, like, anything crazy.
So cool. Yeah, that's my plan for build location, and we need to see your cabin built in your exploration world.
Yes, it'll be built. I'll try to find a lake that looks exactly the same as what Powerbyte made for my intro, like in 2018.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Whenever he made that, I don't even know when he made that. That was a long time ago.
Melonic SF is asking, if you had the ability to make any Hytale mod you wanted, what would it be? Chris, you know the answer to yours.
F1 mode, or One Piece mod, or the Star Wars mod. Sorry, there's a lot of mods that I want to make.
F1, One Piece, Star Wars. That's Chris's answer.
I love all three of those things.
What would I do? What would I make as a mod? I think we got asked this before, and I had an answer. What would be a fun one to do? Yeah, I've never considered it because I won't be making mods because I can't.
Oh yeah, same.
But I have. The thing is, I have a lot of people that message me being like, do you want me to make you mods? I think I told one person, what I really want to do is make mods for video ideas. So for example, Quebex and Trorks, they fight each other.
Yes.
But I want someone to make a mod to have any mob fight any mob. So I want 1,000 bears versus 100 yetis. And I want the mod to have the AI, the API, whatever. I don't know anything about coding. basically have their interactions be able to fight each other. So the bears will lock onto the Yeti and the Yeti will fight the bears. That's the kind of mod I want. And I just want that for every mob. I want to see Farons versus Scarix recreate their big civil war.
Yeah,
exactly. So that's my answer for what kind of mod I want.
And that would be a sick video, putting like one of each mob in a battle arena and see who the hell wins.
No, exactly. It's literally infinite content because once every mob attacks every mob, you can infinitely pair them, and then you can make armies. You can have, the Trorks and Quebecs team up against the
Zone 1 versus Zone 2. That would be
exactly
unreal.
Zone 1 mobs versus Zone 2.
I've already thought of doing that.
There's infinite content ideas if that mod gets made. So if there is a mod maker that wants to help me create this, DM me on Discord. My DMs should be open. You'll just land in message requests. DM me, please. I want this mod to happen.
That sounds like a sick mod.
With you.
I would also help with that mod. Please. Sounds fun.
Now we have Kale asking, are you worried about players losing interest due to lack of content and polish that will come with the early access release? Do you guys think that we've seen that there's enough content to fit an early release?
Yeah, I'm not really scared that people are gonna drop
I'm not scared
because
either.
they're going to regardless. There's be someone who doesn't know the lore at all of Hytale, and it's just like, wow. It's just Minecraft,
the thing is, even if the exploration mode is gonna be bare, they're updating the game weekly. He said they're gonna push out updates every week.
There's gonna be probably bug fixes like daily, because there's gonna be
daily bug fixes and weekly content patches. So even if the first, you're not gonna be able to. So even I don't know what the state of the game is, but from the gameplay we've seen, it's enormous. If you never updated the game, assuming all the bugs were fixed, you could probably do 6 months of completely fresh. It'll never get boring.
For us,
but
for sure.
you won't have 6 months without updates. The game is going to look completely different in 6 months because they're pushing out weekly and monthly updates. So that's not a worry at all.
Yeah, remember what Simon said when the gameplay video dropped? Literally the day after, he's like, oh, we've already updated like 30 things. And since then, it's been 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, exactly. He said that the gameplay video is not updated anymore. Whatever you saw in that 16 minutes, this is not what Hytale looks like anymore. So that's exciting.
So I wonder what they've added since. Like, that'd be really cool to see. Like, if he can maybe, like, I don't know, a week before the the game actually drops, recreate that gameplay video, I think that'd be awesome.
I don't think recreating is a good idea, but
or doing something similar.
Doing something.
Yeah.
MC Ivan asks if Hytale ever got popular enough, could an in-person convention event thing like Minecon be able to happen?
That's been in the
chat.
Think so. It's been talked about, in like at least between like us creators and stuff, but I don't know.
In person, like hosted by Hytale, no. That would not happen.
Like they would do like VidCon or something, or TwitchCon, or have like a booth there. I could see, but
I could also see them hosting like tournaments, like live tournaments. So if they have their official Hytale thing, they could invite either the biggest creators, which probably makes more sense, or some like a mix of creators plus pros, and you put them on a team, and then you do like a LAN PvP tournament through all the mini games. I could see that happening. Yeah. But like an official convention, I don't see that.
Like, unless Hytale gets as big as like Fortnite or Minecraft, maybe. But not within the first couple of years.
Yeah, but even then, like,
it's a lot of work.
What games do conventions apart from Minecraft? I don't know.
I don't know. I personally don't know.
No one does conventions apart from Minecraft. So
does Minecraft even do conventions still, or is it just online?
No,
not just online?
They haven't done it in like 8 years, I think.
Yeah, I think people
are like
Minecraft
Live.
Focused on. No, I was gonna say HiCom on Minecon, which was like a big thing back in the day.
Yeah, they're thinking about like 10 years ago, like 2014, where Minecon was a thing. But it doesn't make sense. It's expensive. It doesn't. It's a lot of extra work and time put away from developing the game.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. But
I'm not gonna lie. I'd be there.
Yeah, obviously.
Even if like they do like you said the esports thing, because I just watched the Brawl Stars, which is like a mobile game esports. Like they had their World Championships last week or 2 weeks ago, and they literally brought out the biggest creators there. It was in Finland, or Sweden, so they flew out the biggest creators there. They literally had the creators, like you said, in teams kind of battling each other while the actual esports players were doing their tournament thing. And it's awesome. They do it every year and everybody loves it. So, and they live stream it on
exactly.
YouTube and Twitch or whatever.
I could see them doing something like that. And then I know for a fact, this is confirmed happening. There will be some sort of creator Hycon. So we'll probably, not this year, probably not this, next year, probably not in 2 years, but maybe in like 3 or 4 years, it's like guaranteed confirmed that we want to do this. Probably rent out some giant Airbnb. Everyone comes together, do LAN parties, do IRL events, and that would be the Hycon. The other thing that I had in mind, this would only work if I get insanely clouded and have the pull to be able to do this. But there is, if you go to Quebec.com, it is a summer camp in Pennsylvania. I want to rent it out for a weekend and invite all the creators. Maybe we do it for charity.
We went over this
giant charity IRL live stream. At Camp
We
Quebec.
should do Thankmas there one year. That'd be
exactly,
awesome.
but well, it's a summer camp, so Thankmas that doesn't really work.
Well,
but
maybe they open in the winter. Who knows? It's 168 days till summer, apparently, on their website right now.
But who the fuck would want to do a summer camp activities in the winter?
I would. That'd be sick.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, I'm Canadian, so.
But yeah, like renting out or like seeing if they can collaborate for charity for a weekend and inviting the biggest creators and doing a big IRL stream. That is an idea that is in my head that I want to do maybe at some point. But the problem is, I mean, it's a summer camp. Unless you have like a really big pull, I don't think you'll be able to convince them to do that. But
if maybe like
that's something in the back of my head.
If all of us like together, maybe. Get a lawyer.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, that's how I would propose the email.
Yes.
Like, look, we have 20 of the biggest creators. This is the total sub count.
Your camp will be
do this big thing for charity,
this.
Whatever.
To be fair, though, when Hytale releases, that camp is probably going to get an influx of people signing up to it, just because of the name Quebec. If Hytale gets popular,
maybe.
I think that'd be hilarious. That'd be so sick. Could you imagine just like doing like I don't know, going on a canoe with like a bunch of Hytale people? That'd be so much fun. Doing, I don't know, rock climbing or whatever they do at camp.
Yeah. Chris, I got one last question from T-Rex the Goat.
Yeah.
Which cape and outfit, with the reveal of the capes and outfits, which ones are your favorite?
Oh,
which outfit's your favorite
question.
and which cape is your favorite?
So, I believe, let me just pull up the media page so I can get the names right of them. My favorite outfit is the Hero or the Void Hero set. I think it looks really cool, especially if you can change the color of it. Because, like, the blue's alright, but if they can make it, like, a dark red, that would be so sick. And the cape, I am the big leaf cape type of guy. And if I could change those leaves to, like, a more vibrant, saturated red.
Like a maple, maybe. Color.
Like a maple leaf. I mean, they look like maple leaves actually do right now anyway. I think they look like maple leaves actually on the cape as well. So, I mean, that's clearly the Canada cape. I wonder if Simon had influence to that, but you never know, right? He's Canadian, so.
Yeah. I mean, my favorite cape is that golden one. I don't know if you have it up.
No,
it's
I
like
can
20
pull
seconds
the
or
video,
so. Yeah, pull up the video, go to 20 seconds, the golden one. It's so peak. It has the evil contained in it. There's 3 capes with the evil contained.
Let me try to pull this video up. Hold on. I mean, they're all awesome anyway, though. Like, I would probably rock all of them.
There's a few that I don't think are that cool, but most of them are pretty sick.
Yeah, there's a few. I mean, I'm just biased. I'm gonna be honest. So, I'll be wearing these capes. Not all of them, like you said, but just most of them. There we go.
Yeah,
I'm
not a big cape person, to be honest, though. I'm not a big cape person.
They look
because it
really
won't really fit with my avatar. Because I'm just gonna recreate my profile picture. And it's the most basic character, but I will obviously be playing around with the customization. Regarding so that's my favorite cape. Regarding the favorite outfit, I like the pop star one the most. I love the aesthetic of that. That's my favorite one without a doubt. If I can change that to a light blue, I will be wearing it.
Wait, really?
With pants and not a dress.
I was gonna say you can wear a skirt.
Because you can. He said you can individually take each of the items. So I would take all the items. Change it to blue, and then wear pants instead of a skirt. I know my Discord has been wanting me to wear the skirt IRL. Not happening.
I think the Voyager set
Big sub goal.
would look
Big
good
sub goal for that.
Like the jacket of the Voyager set, just change that to blue. I think it could match your character pretty well.
Yeah. But I love the pop star set, and then I'm biased. You said you're biased towards the Maple Leaf. I'm biased toward the Void Hero set because I technically helped create that set.
Void Hero cape,
yeah.
The cape.
No, the outfit.
Okay.
The ninja outfit.
Yeah.
Because I gave 2 reference images of like a wizard and a ninja style outfit, and this was like the combination of that. And so I was able to create the inspiration for that. So I'm very, very happy with how that came out.
There you go.
And even though I don't put any sort of credit towards it, but I had like 0.1% help in creating the stylization of that. So I'm very, very happy with how that turned out.
Yeah.
And it's definitely a biased favorite of mine. But
that's fair.
Visually, I like Popstar the most.
Yeah. Honestly, I like them all. Even what was the other one called? The Arctic Scout, but I'm also biased because I like winter and stuff.
Canadian.
Yeah. Canadian. That's a nice jacket though. I could rock that in game.
The jacket is nice.
It's a nice jacket. Nice. The boots are all right as well. I don't think I'd rock the hat. I think I'll just go like, I don't know.
Yeah, the pants are not it either. It's like corduroy pants is what that looks like, low key.
They're gross. Ew.
They either look like puffer pants or corduroy. Wait, they're from the concept art. Let me see what they are in the concept art.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of those ones, to be honest. So.
Yeah, you can't really look at the. Yeah, the concept art doesn't really show the pants. It's like kind of covered. But
the pants in the Voyager set look cool. It's just like a black jeans with like a belt. So.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know. I'm kind of basic like that though. So.
In the concept art for the supporter edition where that skin is, you're not looking at the ice set because you're looking at the ripped pants of that one girl in the middle. If anyone has more art of her, just DM me that.
Yeah, that'd be nice. But like, I don't know, the ripped pants don't look very good in game in my opinion.
No, in game I actually don't think they look good. In the concept art, but like in game I think it looks kind of.
It just kind of looks like
in game it kind of looks kind of.
Well, it's hard to do that. Yeah. It was like pixels, so
it is very hard.
Yeah,
I think it's done the best way. I just don't think. I think it's ripped a little too much. Actually, I think the rips might need to be smaller.
Maybe, yeah,
and not like in the line. But I don't know how you would do that. It's difficult. They did their best.
Yes. And apparently there's going to be more. There's going to be more as well, though. So that.
Yes, there will be more, and we saw a lot of the capes, including that golden one, including that fire one.
Dude, that fire one's sick.
The fire one, yeah.
That's fire.
We saw those capes teased. Those are probably part of sets that will be added later into the supporter, and Cursebreaker edition.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we are over an hour. What a podcast today has been.
I was about to say, that's all the questions.
Yeah.
That was the last one. If you're this far, I know I said I wouldn't wait until the very end,
you did.
But hey,
we
tricked everyone. No.
You so forgot.
This time we got to make it a little less obvious, because if you look down in the comments and...
We told them to use it in a sentence, though.
See everyone talking about Slothians, it's a little obvious.
Yeah.
Just add an emoji. Any emoji, just add an emoji.
Yeah.
Into your message, and that's going to be the password for this video. Just one emoji, 2 emojis, doesn't matter how many. Just put one somewhere in the start, middle, end, and one of you is going to get a shout out for next episode. If you guys enjoyed the Hytale podcast, we really appreciate it. If you would hit the subscribe button. My and Chris's Discord are linked down in the description. In my Discord, we have the Pod Questions channel. Yep. If you want to ask us a question for next episode, we are legally binded to read and answer every single one of them. So don't disappoint us with the questions. And we'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.